Hello, and welcome back to our episode of Septerra. Boy, I've had a lot of fun since I last tried to record. And when I did last try to record, because I tried to record this before, and I recorded, I believe 2 episodes? I can't remember because it was rather late-ish at night, which by the way, I'm actually recording this in the evening, or not evening, late afternoon, early evening. It's only 4:30 in the afternoon instead of at night, like it has been at times before, where I'm actually doing this, so that way hopefully they can come out at a more reasonable time. But when we last left off, we just got hints from Aziz, which apparently there was supposed to be a hint there that was not actually there, because I'm kind of using a thing on the side just to make sure I don't run around in circles, which I would be apt to do in this game, believe me. Some of these things I'm like, really? That's where I'm supposed to go? But when we last left off, we left the Chosen Palace with a core key, which we found out has a covering on it that is supposed to be protective, that needs something, the heat of lava, that is the heat of lava, to melt it off. Now the key itself is resilient enough to withstand the lava, which brings the question as to why it needs a cover in the first place, but it's already there, so we just need to get rid of it. Anyway. And if you recall, earlier in the game, we fought a monster that lived in lava on World Shell 7. However, we need to actually place the thing in lava, and if you recall, the Underlost over here talked about... the hell was that? Apparently a different part of the mold forest, okay. But if you remember, they talked about in their old village in the mold forest, prior to the Chosen coming in and turning them into mining slaves, was that they had a village in the mold forest that is too deep for humans to actually enter without gas mask. And in that section is a Hell God's Claw. Why did I enter there? The Hell God's Claw is a claw of that beast that we saw living in the lava. So we need that to dip the thing in lava and melt the covering of the core key off. Now, I am just going to double check over here, because if I remember from last time, for some reason, he is supposed to give you a hint, but the hint is not actually there. The hint is that there are probably gas masks in the Ankaran research lab up on Shelf 5, and that's where we're going. However, we're equipping lead and Lobo because they are needed for this next part. So let's go to the Ankaran research lab.
It's locked.
And find out it's locked. So, we need a key to actually get in there first. Come on, Maya, let's leave. And in order to do that, we need to go to some towns to figure it out. Let's go to Gregor first, because we've been in Gregor before. We didn't really do a whole lot in the capital.
Ugh, by Gamma, the pirates have taken over Ankara.
You probably noticed, but for some reason a little bit laggy there, and I'm not entirely sure why. But yes, the pirates from Shell 6 have come to the ruins of Ankara.
How many pirates came here from Shell 6?
Most of them. Connor pays real good, and the people here are real weak. Good combo, huh?
Why can't we kill him?
The pirates take all of our food and water. They even use captured Janam cyborgs as soldiers. We can't live much longer like this.
So pretty much after the war devastated both nations, well, killed one entirely and made one into a giant ruin, the pirates came in to pick up the pieces.
Who do you work for?
Connor. Pretty soon he'll own the whole damn planet.
Well, he does own 2 of the 7 shells, and 1 isn't really owned by anybody.
Get away from me.
I'm a friend.
You're a pirate.
We're not pirates. Do we look like pirates? Yes, we have a Janam. But we have Lead. You should know Lead. Lead is the daughter of the general, who is probably dead now. But you know, daughter of the general. Also, one thing I want to do, go into the shop and refill
Can I
items.
interest you in anything?
Yes, please. You can interest me in food. All of the food. Herbs. That's herbs. Why'd I... God dang it, Self. Well, at least we don't have to worry about poison anymore. I was like... I thought we ran out of bread, and I'm like... Herbs, heal, because I'm so used to games that are using herbs instead of bread. Herbs, however you're supposed to pronounce it, shut up. And buy some roots. Refill some potions. Core runes. And core relics. It's a lot of money, but we need it. Now, strong engine, force engine, neither of which are actually useful. Plastic coat. No. Metal coat, hard coat. Apparently there is a better shop somewhere. I'm guessing maybe shelf 4 would probably be the best option. Because I'm guessing the bazaar would probably have the latest items. I'll quickly go check that after we talk to this guy.
What happened to the townspeople?
The Janam plague wiped them out. Same toxin they released during the last war, engineered to kill anyone not inoculated. That means all the Ankarans.
Oh boy, so the Janams released their plague on top of the Ankarans destroying Janam's continent entirely.
Are people still infected by the Janam plague?
Yes, all of us here. I wish there was a cure.
You guys sound pretty normal for having a plague. Just saying.
Did any army forces escape?
I've heard rumors that General Campbell got away, but it can't be true. He'd come back and help us, wouldn't he?
Maybe Campbell's still alive. Didn't he kill himself, though? Or rather, sacrifice himself for these people?
When did the pirates attack?
They took us by surprise. After the Janam invasion, we were defenseless.
Janam wiped us out.
They used the plague again, just like the last war.
The plague? That's the same Janam engineered disease that killed my mother. I sat by helpless until the day she died. That was the reason why my father worked so hard to protect us from Janam.
Led, I'm sorry.
So basically, the plague is the whole reason why this thing's happening in the first place. The first plague, not the second plague. But lastly, Lobo. If you recall, earlier in the game, once we got the ability to fly, I brought Lobo to the old Janam crashed battleship that had something he downloaded. I think it was there anyway. And that can be used right here.
You suffer from the plague?
We all do.
I have an antidote for it.
Oh, thank you. Can you heal my friends?
Sure. Everyone line up.
Thank you, Lobo. You've helped to save my countrymen. I think my mother can rest in peace now, knowing that we helped to save these people that were dying from the same disease that killed her.
I've always tried to fix the wrongdoings of my creators, using their own ships and weapons. This is one more duty I've fulfilled.
I'm sorry I treated you like a mindless killer, Lobo. I was wrong.
Yay! Lobo and Lead have made up, and more importantly, with those two combined in battle, Lead will not try and punch Lobo in the face with her wrench. Which is nice. Is there anything new they have to say?
Are people still infected by the Janam plague?
No, thanks to Lobo.
Yay! He's got nothing to say now. Lead's got nothing to say now. Okay.
What happened to the townspeople?
The Janam plague wiped them out.
Yeah, it's the same thing. So, does that mean the lady down here who has always thought bad of us can think better of us?
Get away from me.
I'm a friend.
You're a pirate.
See this guy right here that's with us? We just cured your children of the plague, including you. We're not a pirate. Cat. Well, so much for that.
The pirates take all of our food and...
And you're the same thing. That's a shame. I was hoping they'd actually change the text. That is a real shame. But what I want to do is go to Shell 4 and into the World Bazaar, because I would like to see if there is anything, any new items, and I'm guessing the Bazaar is probably the best place out of anywhere to upgrade equipment. Was this the shipping district or the shopping district? I think this might be the shipping district. Probably the red light district is where I need to go. Yeah, let's just... way to read, self. Way to read. Alright, let's go. And over. And up. You should be armors.
Hello, take your time.
Oh my. Power vest. No. Bulky vest. Light shell. Light shell seems to be what some people are equipped with. Oh my. There is 6 people who... or, 3. I don't know why I said 6. There's 3 people not equipped with light shell. Let's do that. Heavy coat. Robo cover. Robo vest. Heavy robo... You robo cover, you will decrease your speed by a fair bit, and I think that's why you're still wearing whatever the hell you're wearing. I need to find what the hell he's wearing so I can put it on Lobo. I might just switch him around. As for you, relic bone. Ooh. Regular armor but good speed. I would take that. Now for shoes. Springs, light boots. Increase speed but reduce armor. Or wind shoes. I think I'm going to stick with what it is because that reduces armor by 9 but only increases speed by 1. Hydraulics, you say? Everybody could use some hydraulics. Or could they? Light hydraulics. Would make them faster, but only 6 more armor, so let's get some hydraulics as well. And then... oh, that should help. Light sandals. Accept. Now we only have 6,000 because I spent so much money. But let's equip. You. Light shell. You already have a light shell. You do not. Equip it. And you... thin coat. Poor armor, but good speed. Light hydraulics. Lead also gets some light hydraulics. And you.
Hello. What do you sell?
Healing herbs and medicine.
Alright, I don't need you. I'm looking for the person who sells weapons, which I believe is up here.
Hello, take your time.
Buzzsaw blade, steel wrench. Steel wrench, you say? Oh my, that is very nice. Yes, please. It doesn't look like there's anything else, however, which is a shame. A cat's paw? I think a cat's paw would work wonders on a lot of our people, actually. Holy shit, the gear muscle adds to power that only they can use. Adds power less than what Lobo has on, though. What does she have on, anyway? Explain to me. Gloves. Adds power. Either way, upgrade you to a steel wrench because we need it. What we do need, however, is the Blitzer, which I believe, funnily enough, is in the shipping district, not shopping district. So let's go do that. Hopefully they do actually have an upgrade, because when I was doing this the first time, I noticed that the enemies were sizably harder. That could probably be taken horribly. Please don't take it horribly. They were noticeably hard. They're noticeably more difficult, okay? Shush. I believe the dude who sold those was down here on the docks and looked like a bounty hunter slash pirate slash bandit slash generic evil goon. Yep, right here.
Can I interest you in anything?
Yes, you can. Apparently you can't, because you're a loser. Could've sworn there was someone down here that sold blitzers. Maybe you? Or the core engines.
What'll it be?
Core engines, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. However, I need to sell stuff first. Ha! Let's sell these things that I'm not going to use. Apparently I have another pair of gloves. True sight, don't need that. Don't need an armor seal. Or the chain vest. I need that. Heavy springs. Well, I should probably equip everybody first. But I need to go out for that, so poo.
What'll it be?
They need 2 of these. Sell the gloves. Are there any other, like, items? Soulstone. That would be really useful in battles, though. And Kira's Tear would be equally useful. Well, can I at least get one? I can at least get one. Which I think I might give to my, Actually, you know what? I am going to do something real quick. Give me un momente. Hopefully this doesn't screw up the video, because I've been having difficulty getting this to record to begin with lately, and I don't know why. So give me a moment. Okay, I just went and unequipped and re-equipped everybody with the updated items. And we are still short because of that. Because I was kind of stupid. But at the same time... Why did you go up? But at the same time... Basically, it's because I spent money to buy 99 core relics, which were 400 each. Times 400 by 99, and you realize why all my money is gone. So, what I am going to do is sell these cornucopias. Because I'm not going to really use cornucopias in any recent times. And I would very much like Lobo to have an updated Blitzer. Thank you. because we need him to do more damage. Because if we're using him, true runner and grub and aram all need updated blitzers as well. But we're not using them right now, so I am okay with not immediately equipping them with blitzers as well. So let's go out to Shell 5. Actually, no, wait, there's something in Shell 6. Lone Isle, I don't think that's it, because that's Connor's base. Over here, Scumtown. Now, if you recall, all of the... Actually, you know what? I think I recall something. If I remember right, there's something bonus I can do, which I am apt to do while I am here. If we go to the old barter mall, we'll notice that if we go into, say, the shop, it's entirely empty because all of the pirates left with Connor to Shell 5. And we can loot some items from the old shops. Why we don't loot more, could you guys please get out of the way? Please, thanks. Why we don't loot more and sell it, I don't know, but apparently all that was useful was that. And we go into the sword shop. Once again, entirely empty, but we can loot. Witch power. And more loot. A Titan. The hell is a Titan? Sounds like an accessory. Adds to vitality. Oh my. That's an entire 8 hit points. Whatever will I do with myself? Also, witch power increases attack but reduces accuracy. So, maybe? Possibly? Yep, the sole living person in this area.
What are you doing?
Just going about my business.
Well, you'd better give me something to make sure it doesn't become my business.
Here, just don't hurt me.
The sole person here we bully Akira's tier out of. Yep. That is accurate. Is there anything in the armor shop that we can loot? It's not really looking like the answer is yes. For shame. But yes, just a couple items and a curious tier that we bully out of the old tattooist. Is there anything we... There is something we can loot from the tattoo parlor. Well, I'll be danged. Air guard. Okay then. Sounds like a very poorly brand named wind coat. I don't know what that kind of coat is called. It's wind something. Windbreaker, maybe? Ugh. But now we can go to Shell 5. And I actually want to make some form of progress in this video besides buying and selling and all that stuff. So let's actually go get the key, which is in the Ankaran Capitol.
You don't belong here.
You don't belong here as I just walk around and stare at you. And I forgot to put lead back in the party. You were in the entire Chosen Palace, okay? You need to take a break. Hell, it's been even longer since we've used, like, Runner and Grub. Or Aram.
Well, what do we have here?
People.
Are you one of Connor's men?
Sure am, now that he has enough coin to pay me.
Get out of my country.
You gonna make me, girl?
My father's fleet will kick your ass.
Keep dreaming, sweetheart.
Connor needs to be taught a lesson.
Aren't you, Lobo? The bounty on your head is enough to retire on.
The bounty in your head is enough to retire on as I just walk away.
Connor won't get away with this.
Yeah, I'll let him know that.
The hell is with your skin? What are you, from The Simpsons?
Connor won't get away with this.
Yeah, I'll let him know that.
The guy's yellow. His character doesn't look like he's yellow, but the avatar is yellow. What are you, a soldier from Never mind. Hi, person, you actually
Where
have
are the
things to
pirates
say.
keeping their home base?
In the prison below the city. They say it's the best fortified structure. Only way in is through the underground subway. They also control the research lab, and the guards in town have the only key.
Oh boy, so that means we basically just need to talk to random pirates until we can kick a key out of one of them.
Has Connor raided all the towns and cities?
Aye, he also has the prison and the research factory.
All the towns and cities. The only 2 towns in the game from Ankara.
Connor never had enough pirates to take a shell this big. He must have gotten rich off the lenses he raided.
We had no army to stop them.
Well, that too.
Any news of Connor?
He searches day and night for Kira's mirror. He already has the frame. He doesn't know how to rebuild it.
Hey, lady. Hey, what do you to say, lady?
What's going on here?
The pirates. They took over. There was no one to stop them.
Connor's pirates got rich off the core lenses.
They're holed up in the prison. Only way in is through the underground subway.
You mean the thing that was really annoying, long and annoying, and I didn't want to be there? Great.
Where's the army? Where's the Marines?
Gone. All destroyed.
Or join the bounty hunters in the case of some of them.
Connor led the pirates here?
He's mad.
A pirate leader will stop at nothing.
He's mad.
You're not one of the pirates.
No, we're friends.
Where were you when the pirates invaded? Where were our friends then?
A, there's only 3 of us and 1 ship. Do you really expect us to stop the pirates? B, what the hell are you doing? You're like moonwalking and sidestepping through the entire conversation there, buddy. Now, let's keep going. I'm going to go over here before we go talk to the guy who's standing in front of... He's not really standing in front of anything. Still, though, he looks like he's just standing there comparatively to other people walking around. So I'm guessing he's important.
The pirates lived off of your country for years, and now they just took it over.
Their leader, Connor, searches day and night for the fabled Kira's mirror. He'll stop at nothing, and he uses our coin to search for it. They even took control of the research lab. The pirate guards have the only key.
Kira's mirror, you say?
Why does Connor search for the mirror?
He has the frame, but is searching for the other parts to rebuild it. They say it can open up the riches of Babylon.
Of course, we totally knew that guy.
Did the pirates take over the research lab?
Aye, Connor uses its inventions to seek his fortune.
What inventions?
Weapons, healing medicines, gas masks, armors, you name it.
Led, we've already been told multiple times by all of the other townsfolk that they've already taken the research lab. What the hell are you doing?
Connor cannot be allowed to get away with this.
He is the source of pirate unity. If he was destroyed, the gangs would crumble and we could rise against them.
Well, basically, I'm guessing at some point we're going to have to face off against Connor and kill him. Because he's probably going to get too big for his britches, more so than he already has. And try and do something that is directly intervening with us.
Connor controls all these lands. No one may pass.
Well, I mean, there was the guy at the door that said the same thing, but he kind of just walked away. So I don't know what the hell you guys are doing. Ow. 9 hit points. I'm shaking in my little booties. 194 damage. I think that's a nice upgrade. And miss. Of course, Lead, you miss. 143. I'd say that is a nice improvement to what she used to do. 72 isn't too bad either. And again, I think these guys are purposely weak. Or weaker. Because if I recall, they're the same skin as the bounty hunters we faced on Shelf 4. Had to stretch there for a moment. Yeah, they hardly gave anything. They hardly gave jack all, so they were purposely weaker. For some reason. And you do get stuck on that thing just like the AI did. But now we get to go to the research lab. Actually, there's one thing I want to do first. I want to go check. I didn't bother before, but now I want to see what the Inkaran base has to offer. Like, just see how it's doing. Or if it's, like, entirely abandoned. Or if there's actually people. The answer is that it's entirely 125 bajillion% abandoned. There's even a nasty hole in the wall. Oh no, I was just kind of wondering if there was anything there. But now we get to go to the research lab. Open sesame. Open sesame. Open sesame? There we go. Now we can go into the research lab. Which is pretty sizable, because there's 2 different areas to go in. Yay! Our goal is to get 3 gas masks. Technically, we only need 1 for Maya, because it's entirely possible to go into the deeper end of the mold forest with either robotic characters, i.e. Lobo and Runner, and or have that guy, Badu. Forget these names left and right, I swear. Because Badu can breathe that air. And it will actually work. Because they don't need gas masks, because they don't breathe. Or rather, Badu does, but can breathe that air. However, I am still going to collect all 3, because I think after here, I'm going to switch Lobo and Lead out for Aram and Wind City guy that I forget the name of again. I swear, there's always someone I'm forgetting the name of. Like, I couldn't remember Aram's name for a while, but I could remember other people's names. And before that, I forgot what Selena's name was, and I forgot if it was actually Selena or not, and I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to be collecting all 3 with these guys, and then switch out to different characters when we go back to the Mold Forest. But that is for next time. So until then, see you later.